Hi, I'm Martin Ramju, Managing Editor of Auto Rental News, coming to you from the International Car Rental Show, where we're talking to different leaders and figures in the industry. Today I have Roger Securia, the founder of FCA USA. Roger, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here again.
So as always, there are so many things that are top of mind for rental car operators.
Of course.
You're leading a session here on maximizing revenue. What are some of the principles that you've been going over with operators with regards to bringing in revenue and making sure that their operations are cost effective?
Yep. Well, as you know, the car rental industry in general is facing challenging times. 2024 for many car rental companies was very challenging. So maximizing revenue in any way you can is going to help the bottom line. So you have to think outside the box. You have to think of different ideas and how you could do that in addition to traditional ways. So there are three pillars in our industry, in the car rental, which is the fleet. The fleet is a huge profit income that could come from the fleet. There's also, of course, having excellent customer service, and then finally is how do you acquire your business, through booking channels or through organic reservations that you get. So maximize the revenue. The session that we're going to be talking about is we had an alliance with many different companies. They're all got together, and they integrate or they help each other in order to focus on these three areas. So there is a product, it's called Fleet Perfection, and it's all about the valuation of your cars and when to the right time to buy and sell intelligently. There is a new product, it's called Fleet Market Hub, and that connects the buyers and sellers in order to commerce without auction fees, without anything at all. So it's a new concept in our industry that never happened before. We have a claim management system that the company could use in order to manage their claims better. So this way they could maximize revenue coming out of the claims, or at least get the cars faster on the road. Then we have, of course, Freight Highway and other techniques that's going to help acquiring or securing bookings coming from Expedia, Priceline, depending which brand you're on, in a much better, effective way. And the quality of the booking is not going to be the $5, $10 booking that we had to deal with in 2024. Hopefully will be a better booking per day. So between the combination of all these different products that we're going to discuss, we believe that if you put them all together, as things you're going to maximize the profit margin potential in 2025 by working smart and using these products in order to create the targets that you're looking for.
One of the pillars you mentioned is acquisition.
Acquisition of the bookings.
And of course, as you know, in this economic environment with tariffs, with potential tourists and clients from outside the U.S. canceling trips, that could impact the travel industry. So what would your advice be to rental car operators who could potentially be seeing a fall off in the customer flow?
That's a very, very good question. And no one has the crystal ball about what's going to happen. I don't know the tariffs are going to go and come, and who knows, everybody's, no one could predict. And like I mentioned before, you make a lot of money if you buy your cars correctly and you sell them correctly. So if you put a 50% tariff on the car, then obviously your profit margin when you sell that vehicle is going to be way much less. Your acquisition cost is going to be too high, right? So hopefully that the tariffs will be minimized at least, right? But I honestly believe that in order to help with the potential lack of business from tourism coming from overseas and so on, is you need to focus on your community. You need to focus on local marketing. You need to focus on what we call them in industry organic bookings. So instead of getting a booking from Expedia or Priceline or any of those reputable companies out there which the car rental company relies on all the time, there is nothing wrong with focusing on establishing a local marketing effort by going to hotels, tourism areas, body shops, building a relationship with insurance for replacement of cars and so on, to create this organic booking that's going to fill up the void that you are missing from the potential tourism lack of it. So I would expect, if you do a good job on local marketing, that's probably going to get you another 10, 20% worth of quality bookings, and you're not paying for them. In other words, there is no commission fee. So the quality is going to be great. They're going to be very happy customers. And at the same time, I think that'll be a good strategy to ensure that you're on the right track for 2025
Well, we're certainly in the right place to find more business. So
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to
thank you,
the
Roger.
Max Revenue session today.
Yes,
Thank you,
me
Martin.
too.
Appreciate it.